Does your body look like this? Like a duck? Like you have the posture of a toddler? Well, this is what I call duck bod. Yeah, you heard me right. This isn't dad bod. This is duck bod because you have visible abs. Yet, it's like it's all being pushed out. That's because of, I'm sure you've heard it before, anterior pelvic tilt. And I'm sure you've heard that that's because your hip flexors are overactive. They're too tight. Your core's too weak. Your posture's shit. And your lower back is probably hurting all the time because of it. That means you need to do anterior pelvic tilt workouts. I'm sure you've tried it. That means you need to stretch your hip flexors. I'm sure you've tried it. That means you need to strengthen your abs. I'm sure you've tried it. That means you just need to lower your body fat overall. I'm sure you've tried it. And it probably not only worked, it probably made the problem even worse. Because if you're like me, you're missing one major crucial element. It's like the main thing that causes all of these other things like anterior pelvic tilt and tight hip flexors. A lot of the time for a lot of people, those are just symptoms of the root cause, which is a weak TVA, aka your transverse abdominis. This is what I was missing in my routine. So I was only strengthening my outer abs to the point where I can now do dragon flag progressions, hanging leg raises, but these outer abs were doing pretty much all the work along with my hip flexors, which if your TVA is not part of the workout, it's getting disproportionately weaker, which means it's going to rely on all the surrounding muscles that are getting stronger even more, which means it's going to throw off your whole thing, your whole body posture even worse. And so I realized that I needed to work out my TVA. What is the TVA? The TVA is your deep core muscles that surround your spine, that acts like a corset, that stacks like a cylinder around your body and it holds everything together. And that's what you're supposed to brace. That's why you can't do deadlifts without lower back pain or back squats without lower back pain. So, because you have to be able to brace your transverse abdominis. And when it's so incredibly weak, even when you discover that that's what you need to strengthen and you start doing the movements to strengthen that, it can be difficult because that muscle is so asleep compared to the rest of your body that even when you try directly targeting it, it's still going to be very difficult to activate. And so I'm going to show you some exercises that have been working for me. I've been seeing a lot of results. So this is my body now, relaxed. I still have a slight anterior pelvic tilt. It looks worse other times. Like if I'm recording myself doing a workout in the gym and I'm like walking past the camera, like I swear sometimes my physique will like look like this when I'm like, what the heck? Like it's bad sometimes, but other times not so bad. But overall it's getting a lot better. Like I used to not even be able to like stand like this at all. Like it was just always like that. Like literally, I would even get comments like I had a beer belly or like I was fat, and it was just weird looking. Because really low body fat percentage, yet having this pooch going on. But my body's looking better than ever, more aesthetic than ever. And the most important thing is my lower back pain is not as bad. My core is a lot stronger. Like literally your quality of life is like so different and gets so much better once you start fixing this, guys. So if you struggled with this problem, this is life-changing. For me, this is really life-changing because I've had back surgery. I've struggled with ruptured discs. I've never been able to mess with deadlifts or exercises of that sort. And now I'm starting to dabble in all that stuff, guys, because I'm finally targeting my transverse abdominis. And I'm going to show you the first exercise that you should do to learn this is stomach vacuums. I've seen a lot of instructional videos on how to do stomach vacuums, and it seems to differ from person to person on which one is the easiest to start with. And that's like standing up or leaning over a counter or being on all fours. So I'm going to show you all three. You can try all three of them to see which one you're able to do it the easiest with. For me personally, I found it on all fours to be the easiest. But first, I'm going to show you over the counter. So basically, no matter what position you're in, so if you're just relaxed and you struggle with this, your stomach's probably going to hang down a little bit. You want to breathe out all the way and exhale. And then once you breathe out and exhale all the way, you just clench your abs, just like brace them, tighten them, activate them, zipping up your abs, just zip up your core and breathe out. And once you have it zipped up like this, Then you want to draw your navel in right at your belly button, not above that, but your lower stomach. You want to bring that in toward your spine. Draw it in right when you finish exhaling and bracing your abs as tight as you can. And to hold that in for 30 seconds, I don't know how, I can't hold my breath that long. I just do it as long as I can, like 15, 20 seconds at a time. And then I'll keep repeating that process for like 3 reps or until I get a total of 60 seconds. And then that'll be like 1 set. And I'll do 3 sets of that every single day. Do it once in the morning, do it once at night before bed. So do it twice a day, and you guys will have results over time. And now I'm going to show you, if you just try to do it standing up, and honestly, I'm not that great at it because I started doing these myself. So this is pretty noobish level stomach vacuums, but it's a start, and it's working so far. So you guys should be able to do it at the level I'm doing it at fairly quickly. So I'm basically taking you guys on this journey with me so you can see real-time progress, because I'm not even all the way there yet. It's gonna look a lot better than this, but so far so good. Now I'm gonna show you guys the one on all fours. Zip up your abs, exhale, draw it.
Now, as soon as you guys are able to do a stomach vacuum, you got to add this next exercise to your routine. I like to use a resistance band. I got this at Dick's Sporting Goods for $20. This is a 40-pound band. I recommend starting with a 10-pound and then working your way up to 40. And so this is going to be used to do a pull-off press. My favorite way to do this is to do it with the cable machines at the gym, but to do it more often than every time I go to the gym, so I could do it at home as well and do this exercise more often, I bought this resistance band. And I do it on a tree outside because I can't find anything inside my house to connect it to that's sturdy enough, that's also chest level. And so I use this tree. And so I zip up my cord just like I'm about to do a stomach vacuum. And then you kind of just pull it out a little bit. And it's an anti-rotational exercise. So you should feel it trying to rotate your body, but you got to brace your core and don't let it rotate you. And you're going to feel that the more you extend your arms outward in front of you, you're going to feel it putting that strain on your transverse abdominis. And that is essentially the workout, and that will strengthen your inner core muscles. I do 3 sets of 10. You can work your way up to 3 sets of 15 before you go up. And so this is 2 of the exercises that I use in my daily routine to strengthen my transverse abdominis. Let me know if you guys want to see the whole routine. Give me some feedback on this. I just want to know how many people are really struggling with this and what do you guys really need help with. And let me know if you guys like this kind of content, because this channel is kind of new. I'm experimenting with content. I'm discovering a lot of cool things in fitness. It's a huge passion of mine. So if you guys want me to do more videos on the TVA and strengthening it, let me know in the comments below. Give me some feedback, guys. I'd appreciate it.